All right, listen, man. We in this bitch, man. Listen, you know what's going on, man. This part ain't Swaggy. Issue number one. You know what I'm saying? Listen, let's get it. Let's
Yo,
get
yo,
it. We
yo,
excited to
yo.
be here, man. It's your boy
Yeah.
Maximum Spider 2099 and my guy. You know what I'm saying?
It's your boy RT Josh, aka Mr. Real Talk in the business in the building. I'm gonna say in the business.
Listen, issue number one. Listen, we bringing it. We bring that heat. We about to get into some real shit. Listen, without further ado, man. What you been up to? What you been up to, Brodesky?
Hey man, I've been chilling. I'll be gaming, bro. That's it. I've just been gaming. The boys, the Knicks, 1-5, bro. You know how we did.
Yeah,
New York
yeah.
up, New York turned up. Where my jersey at?
Oh, you got the
I don't got my jersey.
jersey.
I don't got the jersey on me right now. I put it so I think it's in the closet. I ain't gonna go grab it now if he started. But it just felt good, bro, seeing my team win for the first time in like years. Like dead ass first time in years to see my squad win. Not normally what happens in New York City when it comes to basketball, but just an amazing feeling just overall. And now after that, now that we done, I can just focus everything on gaming. I'm laid back. I'm chilling now. Like I downloaded some of the backlog to get working on since some of the games we're gonna be talking about ain't out yet, but like I need something to play right now till we get to those big days.
For sure, for sure, for sure. So what you playing right now?
Right now, like I finished up James Bond like a couple weeks ago. So I'm kind of like low key. I'm working on my review for James Bond, and then I am working on replaying. Actually, it's not replaying, but I'm working on playing through the Hitman trilogy because I'm working on
Mm-hmm.
Hitman Part Three. I think I'm halfway through that, and then I'm done. And then I'm gonna officially finish Doom the Dark Ages. I might do a review of Doom the Dark Ages because I kind of like been liking Doom. I'm like, let me do a
Mm-hmm.
review on that. Let me do a review on that. It'll be a late ass review, but it'll be a review nonetheless.
Listen, all right. So, listen, give the people your quick thoughts on James Bond real quick.
Yo, that shit fire, bro. That shit fire. Like honestly, like yo, you and me like are so polar opposites when it comes to like gaming. Like you're more very much like gameplay centric. You don't care how good the story is or how bad the story is, as long as the gameplay is good. That's you. I'm very much like on like story and gameplay. So gameplay wise, it was fire. Story wise, it's fire. It was truly a James Bond story and a James Bond feel, like a James Bond story, and feel. I definitely want to see a sequel when it comes out from them. It looks like they might do a sequel. They're hinting at a sequel, so we'll see. But it's a big dub, bro. If you have not played James Bond, go pick up James Bond right away and play that shit, bro. Please do. It's fire. Oh, this man getting his food, bro. This man getting his food. I hate Gutter so much, yo. This man getting his food up. Apologies, chat. Apologies. Can I get rid of this? I don't think I can get rid of it. All right, I'll deal with it. But chat, if you in the build, if you in the chat, man, definitely talk about like, yo, what you been playing, y'all. With like we get started on this first episode of That Ain't Swaggy podcast with myself and Maximum Spider 2099. We working on just like dead ass working on getting his food, bro. There he is, like fat ass, bro. Yo, getting his food, man. Like, come on, man. Do better. We doing a broadcast, bro. Doing a broadcast, man. Look at Gutter, all his Spider-Man shit back there. Gambit, I see Gambit, I see Venom. I see Black Suit Spider-Man. I see regular Spider-Man. And I see that. Oh, I like, bro. I kind of fuck with that PlayStation 30th edition control. I think that is the 30th edition, right? The gray one, the first one. Yeah, I fuck with that. That's hard. That's very hard. That's very hard. I fuck with that controller. That's my shit right there. I gotta get that. But yeah, as we continue, waiting for Gutter. Like this one, we're just waiting for Gutter, man. Gotta take it forever. Gotta take it forever, man. See, this is what happens like when you start a podcast and everybody not ready. Like he say 30 seconds. Like I give him 30 seconds, right? The day he beefing with his DoorDash driver. Like, yo, bro, like, you in the wrong complex. How you in the wrong complex, bro? I gave you the address. Blame the driver. I'm gonna blame the driver. I'm not gonna blame Gutter. So now we here. Now he gotta get his food, eat like a big bag. So gotta get his food and eat like a big bag that he is. But you gotta eat, man. You gotta eat. I ain't eat either. I ain't eat. I'm just spitballing chat till he get back. So that's the thing. Now he just left me here. But honestly, let me give y'all a rundown, like basically what this show is gonna be about. Like That Ain't Swaggy podcast gonna be talking about everything gaming, obviously. Um, oh look who come back. Look who come back. You ate your food, big bag. You ate your food. my god, this nigga got up again. I can't get it. This is like podcasting with my friends, bro. This is like podcasting with my friends. Ain't nobody ever ready when it's time to podcast.
Listen, no man, a fucking goddamn. Listen, man, this nigga, and I don't usually do this. What the fuck did I set? I set my phone over there. I don't usually do this type of shit, yo. But I said, you know what? I'm trying to work right now, and this nigga, he talking about, can you come downstairs and get the food? I'm scared of the dub. I'm like,
what?
He's scared of the dub. I'm like, brother, that's not my dub. I don't have nothing to do with that. He like, no, yo, I'm scared. I'm scared. He said, that's a big dub, bro. I'm scared, bro. He gonna get me. So I gotta fucking, I gotta go down there and get the fucking food.
Hey, but yo, like I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of scared of dogs too, so I don't blame him. I would have done the same shit. I ain't gonna lie.
And I'm telling him, like, bro, that dog is not aggressive. Patrick, what's good, man?
Yeah, that's the problem with y'all dog niggas, bro. Y'all say that shit, and then that same dog.
No, I'm not a dog nigga. I don't have a dog. That's my neighbor's dog. But the dog literally just sits in front of the house all day. He don't bother nobody. He don't even bark. Like, literally.
All right, then that's different. That's different. That's different.
He don't even bark, but it's cool. It's cool. It's cool.
Different. That is different.
Listen,
right. So, I gave my quick thoughts on James Bond and all that. I was about to even tell like, yo, what this show gonna be about going forward and all that. You know, we obviously gonna have some special guests, like people that y'all probably already seen and from previous channels such as Mac and Spider's Twitch channel. But this is gonna be a gaming podcast. Obviously, we're gonna talk about everything gaming related and all the news and up and coming projects. Starting off with our first topic, let's go over like just everything that happened. Over like a couple weeks ago with the obviously I would say the great week of just showcases from like Sony, PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo, and Summer Game Fest. So gotta like, what was your favorite showcase and like what did you see, what did you not see, what did you like, what you didn't like, and like what is like your most anticipated game that you saw coming out of there?
Listen, man, I liked all of them except Nintendo, honestly, and I didn't like the Xbox one for that much for other reasons we'll get into later. But, I think that when I'm talking about my most anticipated game, I try to take the big titles out of it. Like, because it's easy for me to say that Wolverine is my number one. Like, it's easy for me to say, Resident Evil Code Veronica. Like, those are givens, basically.
I know somebody that was very excited to see that.
Who you talking about, Big Wolf? Shout out to my boy Big Wolf, man.
Big Wolf, he a Resident Evil fanatic, bro.
Yeah, that's my Brodesky. But so I'm looking at games that I didn't expect to see that I'm super highly anticipated for. So I say the PlayStation Showcase just for the simple fact that I really fuck with Komori. Like, that's really my type of game. That game looked like incredible to me. And
that's the Demon Hunter jump, the Demon
Hunter It was like I don't know. It's like an open world action game, but it got like what's that game? It's like Ghost. I got it on my show. What's that game, yo? That Ghost. It got Ghostwire Tokyo vibes. How you gotta use the foxhole to see into the souls of the demons before you could take their soul, and then you get their power up for the next boss fight and shit. That shit looked incredible to me. So to me, I like the PlayStation Showcase the best, and we already know the Wolverine gameplay looked crazy. You know what I'm saying? I was excited for Stuntman, shocked to see that back, but that shit looked fire. Of course, we heard rumors about the new God of War game, but they showed it, and that combat looks crazy. You know what I'm saying? We'll get into that. But yeah, I like the PlayStation Showcase the most. Shout out to Riggs, my boy Riggs up in the Chizzy. You know what I'm saying? What you thought? What was your favorite joint, though?
Not much like you. PlayStation to me was my number one. I caught the Nintendo Showcase a lot later. I wasn't mad at it. It's just like for me with Nintendo, like I don't own one, and I plan on not getting one anytime soon. But honestly, like showing just for me, just showing Kingdom Hearts 4. That was the winner for me. Like showing Kingdom Hearts 4. Like I've been saying Kingdom Hearts 4 is dead. It don't exist. And, like for some of y'all that don't know, I'm one of the biggest Kingdom Hearts fans out here in Jersey, bro. Like I literally like live and die for that game. And for me to finally see Kingdom Hearts, like Dan, they like cried. I don't know why they took them like forever to get here to show it, but we got it. Surprisingly, it was at a Nintendo Showcase, but they're gonna put it on Nintendo. I get it. It's not coming out anytime soon. That game, I'm probably not seeing that game probably till 2029, if not 2030. Like I get it. But just the acknowledgement to say, hey, we're working on it. It's still cooking and it's still alive. That's a lot right there for me. That's a lot. I'll take that. I will take that. But PlayStation, obviously, that show, Wolverine, day one cop. We already know this. We know like hundreds of people that's gonna play it day one. God of War Live took the show for me as well. what else? Phantom Blade getting a state of play. I kind of knew we was gonna get that. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of the showcases kind of show what we already knew. We
Yeah.
kind of like knew like we're just waiting on release date. That's at that point. We're just waiting on a release date for the games. Obviously, some reason they're all putting them in September. Obviously, we all know why they put them in September. But hey, they don't believe in October no more. They just like, hey, September and that's it.
Yeah.
Have fun. Um, but yeah, I thought it was a great week of the showcase. Even Xbox, and we're gonna talk about them, had a great showcase to me. I like what I saw. I know your feelings, bro. I know your feelings on that Xbox showcase. I saw them. But over even Xbox had a great showcase to me. I like what I saw from Gears E Day. I like what I saw from Clockwork Revolutions. Obviously, we got more details on Fable. Um, what else did they show? That I State of Decay 3 is finally being made.
Yeah.
Finally being
Yeah.
like, bro, it took that game 6 years, but we finally getting there.
It look good though.
Yeah, it did look good. It looked very good. Like I saw things I might pick up on Game Pass. I'm not gonna cap. I got a PC. I'm not buying an Xbox console. Them days are done. Them days are done, bro. Them days are done. I'm a one console man at this point. I'm one console.
I don't blame you.
Like the way this economy set up, bro. The way my bank account set up, the money is in the savings, and the savings is the checking account.
I thought they showed some stuff. My only problem with the Xbox showcase is I don't want to sound redundant, but everything they showed is like is nothing on that I will buy an Xbox to play. Like Gears of War E Day looks great. You know what I'm saying? But and I'm gonna play it on Xbox. I'm gonna play it on my Series X. But
Yeah.
you know, I could play that on PC. And other than that, that was really the only first party game they showed that I was like, yo, this looks incredible. Halo, we already
Clockwork?
no, I did not.
Wow.
I think Clockwork looked okay. I think I'm definitely gonna play it. I like what I seen from the combat, how you can utilize all the different time maneuvers and shit like that. I thought that looked pretty good. But overall, I don't. Nah, I see it being much like well, I ain't gonna say Outer Worlds too, but
that's what I thought. That's the comparison I made with Outer Worlds.
See for Outer Worlds 2, I played it for 4 hours and then I dropped it, never touched it again. Hopefully Clockwork. Hopefully I feel like I want the gameplay to carry the game because I'm not interested in the characters, the story. Like I'm not a big steampunk person to be fair. And I really don't like the steampunk aesthetic though, so that's kind of my thing.
That's fine. That's fair.
But other than Gears of War, they showed Halo, which I'm gonna get on PS5, and then they showed.
I'm passing on Halo.
You passing? Why you not play Halo? What the fuck?
So all right. So here's the thing, because it's crazy. But originally I was gonna get it because I never really played the original Halo. I played Halo 3 because my uncle had an Xbox 360, right, and he just owned it. And I was like, I might play the original Halo, but just like seeing it, it's just like I don't know if I want to spend the $60 or $50 on this, bro. I'm good, bro. I think I'm truly good like on passing this. Like if it had the multiplayer, I think I would have bought it too because I never played Halo multiplayer. So I was like, they got the multiplayer and you get the campaign. I would have took it, but you just gave me campaign with an extra couple missions, refine graphics and all that. I'll pass, bro. I'm good. You got it. You got it.
Yeah, listen, y'all know Halo. Y'all see Chief on the shelf. Listen, y'all know how I'm moving when it comes to Halo. Halo is my GOAT. I'm buying it day one. But other than Halo, you know what I'm saying? They showed Beast the Reincarnation, which looks really good from Game Freak. I'm definitely playing that on Game Pass. They showed the new what's that game? It's a game, Plague Tale. They showed the new Plague Tale, which looks to be more action focused, which looks right up my alley. So I'm definitely playing that. I was excited for Senua, but now I'm not anymore, and we'll get to that in a little bit too. So I mean that was pretty much the only things from the Xbox showcase for me. I mean, and again the big one that they kind of missed out on. That we'll talk about and ending the showcase with fucking Call of Duty, bro. Like, when will you bitches learn, bro? When will you bitches learn to stop doing that shit, man?
That's the second time they did that shit.
Listen,
bro. They did it last.
I could give them the benefit of the doubt. If I can give them the benefit of the doubt if they were showing us the campaign. If they were showing us how good the co-op campaign is going to be, showing us a nice stealth mission or some shit like that, I'll be like, you know what? Y'all shouldn't end with COD, but I get it. But you showing fucking free-to-play DMZ, like that's what we doing. We showing a free-to-play game. Come on, man. Don't waste my time, man.
Which is basically DMZ kind of reminds me of Division Dark Zone, basically.
That's all it is.
That's what I got. Like that's what I'm like. It's just Call of Duty Division Dark Zone, which is fine. Like if you bring that You bring that PvP element to Call of Duty, which is cool. Dark Zone was lit in Division, right? In Division
Yeah.
1 and 2. My thing is just that Call of Duty, they end it for the second straight year on your biggest showcase. Like the first time that you did it, it was announced Black Ops 7, I think that was, right?
Mm-hmm.
But finally to do it again, where it's like a bunch of other games people would rather see. And again, if it was a campaign mission and you're showing us this price that's going to, I'm not gonna say like this dark side version of price, right? And
Mm-hmm.
Ghost is hunting him, and we see these new characters, and we see a campaign mission of how the I'm in a brain fart. How the stealth is gonna look, how the mission, the cinematic, all that shit is gonna look. I would be like, all right, dope, that's cool. Because I'll be the first time. I'm a sucker for COD campaigns, bro. Like I do buy COD just to play the campaigns.
Mm-hmm.
But the fact that you're showing me this multiplayer, and I'm like, I don't care, bro. Like, I don't care. Like I don't. Like that's a waste of time to me. When it's like obviously other games we could have rather seen.
Yeah, they completely dropped the ball. I know people liked it. They showed some good games, but just all in this totality, I think they completely dropped the ball. But let's move on because we get the Xbox. So what did you feel about Summer Games Fest?
I always think Summer Game Fest is the worst one. It's not Summer Game Fest fault. It's not Summer Game Fest fault or Jeff. I think it's not. It's somewhat on Jeff Keighley, but I think Summer Game Fest is just one of those ones where, like, it'll have good games and you'll see things that you want. But the issue with Summer Game Fest is 2 hours freaking long. Like nobody want to sit here 2 hours watching a lot of fluff in some cases.
Yeah.
And just waiting for like your big one, right? What's your finale? Like a lot of us are really just waiting for after the first hour. It's like, all right, yo, what's the finale? What we gonna see? And obviously the finale was Final Fantasy Revelations, the final chapter in the remake saga of Final Fantasy VII. It's just like, but it's just like, dog, it's 2 hours. I be clowning most of it. Like some things I do see, some things I don't care for. It just be the worst one, bro. I think Summer Game Fest should just be an hour. Stop trying to make it like the Game Award, bro. Just make it an hour.
Yeah,
Take
like
the heavy hitters, and that's it.
That was my main problem with it. Is just like, not even the fact. I mean, I guess you can kind of say like the length of the show was kind of like not good, but to me, it was more about the pacing because it's like,
yeah, that's
if you showing us banger. Banger, a game we don't care about, a game that maybe looks interesting, banger, and you just going, if you have some balance in the pacing, it's cool. But like, here's the thing: you showing eight indie games that I don't give a fuck. You showing a duck game, you showing all this other bullshit, and then after you get through showing 8 of them bitches, you like, all right, listen, this is what we all been waiting for, world premiere, a game we ain't seen in a decade. Something that the fans been waiting for to come back. They finally brought it back. And you thinking, oh shit, Mega Man Legends. Oh shit, fucking Dino Crisis. Oh shit, he gonna show some GTA gameplay. Oh shit, True Crime coming back. They gonna make a Sleeping Dogs too. And this man out here talking about Wolf Among Us.
You know what's crazy? You know me, like I like those games. I'm going to pick up Wolf Among Us 2. I'm going to buy the remaster. But I do agree, like Jeff hyped that up. Like, all right, bro, you did not.
and he actually the one who debuted the trailer 10 years ago at Summer Games Fest.
Yeah, I was like, Jeff, I didn't think you need to do all that for that hype, bro. You could have just been like, yo, we debuted this years ago. We finally got some news for it. Here you go. You hyping this shit. Like, we about to. Like, everybody that I was watching with, like, really stood up, like, leaned over, like, yo, is it GTA? Is it GTA? Is it GTA? And here I'm thinking, oh, if this GTA, what the finale is going to be? And lo and behold, it's Wolf Among Us. Again, while I'm excited, I'm just like, afterwards, I was like, damn, bro, that nigga, Jeff is the biggest guy in gaming community, bro. I mean that, like, in all respect,
Facts,
bro.
Patty.
Like, he can hype you up, bro, for a game. Not good ass, like, he can hype you up for a game that you probably won't give a fuck about.
And I'm not even mad at it being something I don't give a fuck about. Because there's plenty of games. Listen, nobody's going to like every game. I don't care if you show Wolf Among Us or a Telltale game or some shit like that. But just don't sit up here and tell us that, oh, this is the franchise we've been waiting for to come back for decades and this, that, and the third. And then you showing some shit that, one, we already know about. Two, you debuted this shit 10 years ago on your platform. So you're the one who told us about it. So it's just like, bro, like, you just doing the most at that point, bro. You know people waiting for Dino Crisis or Mega Man Legends or Sleeping Dogs 2 or fucking Legend of Dragoon. Like these are all the things I was hearing from people in the chat. Like, oh shit, he about to show this. And then you show Wolf Among Us. It's like just don't put games in that spot, bro, because you should learn something from what happened to High Guard. And I know it's not all his fault. It's not all his fault, bro. The devs got to take some culpability. Tencent or whoever was funding the shit, they got to take some culpability for thinking that shit was even going to be able to last. But like Jeff, you got to stop putting so much sauce on these games, bro, that you know is not what you advertising it as. Like, don't tell us this is the definitive first-person shooter experience and this is your favorite game in the showcase and you showing us High Guard. Like just you fucking it up, bro, and you fucking it up. And this is people's problem. So, but other than that, I thought some Games Fest was decent. I liked it. They showed the fucking the last Ronin, that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. There's no gameplay, but we know that it's still in development now, and now Platinum Games is working on it. They showed the new Gundam game, which I thought looked good. Of course, Resident Evil. They had that single player military game, which was the first game they showed from the showcase. I can't remember the name, but I got it on my list. Of course, Final Fantasy. Everybody waiting for that. So I thought it was a good showcase.
They was Stellar Blade showed?
Yes, yup. They showed Stellar
Blade 2. Stellar Blade 2.
Yup.
That's a day one cop for me.
Day one.
I remember watching it with somebody else that mentioned like, yo, Stellar Blade 2, you're about to see it.
Yup.
So they're not like I don't think the show's terrible. I just think the pacing and the length of it is just too long.
Yeah, it's too
like,
long.
It just bring it down to like an hour. I think they should probably fix it. Like, yo, do a pre-show for it, right?
Yeah.
During that pre-show, show a lot of the indie stuff that people might be intrigued by, right? So we'll show some couple games in there and some indie, and then for that hour showcase, yo, these are like what we deem the heavy hitters that's gonna get the most attention, right? Yeah. And I'm not trying to disrespect Jeff when I say that too, because I understand Jeff likes to put a lot of love on indies, as he should. Every awesome putting a lot of love on the indie developers, right? Like Dispatch was made by an indie team and they did a phenomenal job.
Yeah, I still gotta play that, by the way.
It's a phenomenal game. Definitely check it out. But it's just like, yo, it's like sometimes when you put them like the indie developers in those tough positions, like now we expect them to deliver, and when they don't deliver, we get High Guard.
All right, so what you thought about the Nintendo showcase?
From what I watched it was definitely cool. I'm happy for all the Zelda fans. Ocarina of Time remake. That was definitely the biggest one coming out of there. They're making a case that the Switch 2 is something that you should have. I'm not gonna cap. Like I see all the games coming to Switch 2. Stellar Blades coming to Switch 2. Obviously GTA 6 is coming to Switch 2. Final Fantasy Revelations is coming to Switch 2. It's like it's making a case.
Oh, you said GTA coming to Switch. That's confirmed?
No, my bad. I didn't mean to say GTA. My bad. I read it. My bad. I said that wrong. Apologies. I did not.
Yo, I was about to say, yo, he breaking news on this bitch.
I'm about to say no. I think I read a story that they said they wanted to bring it to Switch 2. It's not confirmed. It is not confirmed. Let me put that out there. It's not confirmed. Apologies. I got caught up in my dialogue. But no, it's a lot of games coming to Switch 2. Kingdom Hearts 4 was the biggest thing for me. I didn't care about that after I saw anything else after I saw Kingdom Hearts 4.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I'm still shocked that it debuted on. That's coming to Switch 2. I do know that. I'm still shocked that it debuted at the Nintendo Showcase, because I'm thinking for the longest time it's Summer Game Fest or State of Play, and for it to finally showcase at the Nintendo with the new Unreal Engine, everything looks more lifelike for it. Combat still looks amazing. Like I just like I get it. We're not seeing the game till 2030, 2029. I'm cool, bro. I'm cool. I'm good to wait.
I go 2028. I go 2028.
Nah, I don't think we seen that 2028. Sweden is like they got time, bro. With that game, bro, it took us 13, not 15 years to get Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah, that's true.
It's taking their time, bro. They taking their time.
Listen,
but I thought the Nintendo Showcase was cool. Like, I mean, overall, like if you own a Nintendo Switch, yeah, definitely. Like, I can see a lot of games on there that you might get. A lot of games. I was surprised that we didn't see a new Mario though. I thought we was gonna see a new Mario.
I think that. Well, first of all, I thought the showcase was absolute dog shit. But I do think that if you are like a Nintendo fan,
yeah,
Orbitals don't know what that is. If you are a Nintendo fan and like you play on the Switch primarily, you should be excited about the showcase. They showed a lot of third-party support. A lot of big AAA games are coming to the Switch.
Yep.
So you should be excited about owning the Switch. I'm excited about owning the Switch. I just got
You got
Adventures
Switch
of
2 or
Elliot.
Switch?
I got Switch 2.
Okay.
Adventures of Elliot. I've been playing. I got that yesterday. Game is
Yeah,
phenomenal. I
talk
know.
about that real quick, yo.
I really like that game, man. It's really good. It's like what are those games? It's like Secret of Mana kind of vibes mixed with the Zelda vibes. You know what I'm saying? The music is great. I really like the combat, the stuff you can do in the game. I really like it. It's a really good game. I think everybody should play it. So I got that on the Switch too because I'm like that. I could get it on PlayStation, but you know, it's kind of like that 2D. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
HD, 2D, 3D, however they call it. I forget what they call it. Like 2D, 3D, HD, something. But I'm like, I gotta play that handheld and on the screen, like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's just that vibe. But and then I'm excited for Star Fox next week too. But when I'm looking at the
Yeah,
showcase, they showed a bunch of pixel games that I don't give a fuck about. I'm not buying. You know, they showed Final Fantasy Resonance. I know people was excited for that. I don't give a fuck about that. You know, they show Ocarina of Time. I know y'all gonna get upset. I don't give a fuck. I do not care about Zelda. I played Breath of the Wild, absolute dog shit. I'll buy Tears of the Kingdom when it's $20. I play Ocarina
it's
in
never going to
Time.
become $20. You know that, right?
Listen, I'll find a way. I played Ocarina in Time. Well, I think I played it on the GameCube. And listen, I want to say this.
It's the remake. It's the different. They might change it up, bro. You might give it a chance.
Listen, here's the thing. I respect what what Ocarina of Time did for gaming. I respect what it meant for gaming. I respect how it revolutionized, you know, kind of like I don't want to say open world, but having a feeling of freedom of expression in the environment. You know, the backtracking. I think the combat was very unique for its time, one of a kind. So I respect this place in history as one of the greatest games of all time. And this is what people need to learn to do. You can acknowledge all of that while saying, you know, to me, I don't give a fuck about the game. I'm not interested in it. I don't care about it. I did not enjoy any second of me playing that game. So I'm definitely not buying that shit when it comes out. Kingdom Hearts is a different experience for me.
Yeah.
He said the bad takes. Listen, that's just how I feel, bro. Y'all can't force me to like the game. Y'all can't force me to like the game. At least I gave it his credit. It's one of the greatest games of all time. People should be excited.
I'm about to say most
It's going to do. Listen, it's going to do 20 million probably the first fucking month, and it deserves it. It's incredible. I just don't give a.
I agree. Ocarina of Time to a lot of people is the greatest Zelda game of all time.
Look, and I wouldn't argue with anybody about that. I wouldn't argue about it. It deserves it. I just don't give a fuck about it. Kingdom Hearts is a different thing for me. I've only played Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm gonna go back and try to play it, but I've dropped it 3 times.
I got 2.
No, I've only played 3. So this is why I'm indifferent on Kingdom Hearts.
Play
I gotta go back.
1 and 2.
I gotta go back and I gotta get into 1 and 2, and then I gotta try to finish 3. So I gotta try to get the full experience because I can't judge it off of the third one. You know, when you got 2 games that people consider some of the greatest shit ever. So I gotta play the first 2.
I would say this because I played 1, like because I went backwards, kind of like I bought both of those. Like my dad finessed somebody at a flea market for both of these, right? This is back on the PS2 days. To remind people, like I played 1 and I did beat it on PS2, but it was like okay, like I was like, all right, this game is cool. I like the story aspect of like that's how I kind of got introduced to Final Fantasy characters through Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, okay.
And I do like the story of Zora, Donald, Goofy, and the Keyblade, and the lore and all of that, right? And the darkness versus the light. The combat, I was like, it wasn't the best, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kingdom Hearts 2 now jumping from Kingdom Hearts 1 to Kingdom Hearts 2 is damn near like going from the moon to damn near Jupiter. Like it's like you leaped, right? You leaped, and Kingdom Hearts 2, like it just like to me is the greatest game I've ever played. It's truly like my number 1 game.
Damn.
Combat, story, gameplay, characters. Like
I want to play that one. Then shit.
Yeah, no. Like I would even tell you like yo, kind of like you really want to play Kingdom Hearts 2. Like Kingdom Hearts 2 would not make you want to play any other Kingdom Hearts game.
Bet.
Like going from 2 to 3, it's a downgrade. It's a downgrade going from 2 to 3. Like because they took away things that was into that a lot of people enjoyed and added things in 3 that people didn't really care for.
Yeah.
One of the things that people didn't care for was the Disney vehicles. Like we did not give a fuck about that. Like you took away things that like the quick time events in Kingdom Hearts 2 when during boss battles or certain enemies, they had quick time events where you press triangle to do like a signature or special move or whatever on the enemy. They took that away, and I'm like, yo, like that should have been in Kingdom Hearts 3 against some of these people that we're fighting against. Like one of the missions in Kingdom Hearts 3 was was Hercules World, and like you're going up against the Titans, like in a movie. Like it's like you're going up against Titan. Like where's the quick time events for these moments? Dog?
Yeah.
Where's the quick time events against the organization of 13? They took all that out, and it's like, why did we do that? So ironically, I had the same conversation with my friend Z the other day. Happy birthday to him. His birthday's tomorrow. He literally asked about like, yo, what's wrong with Kingdom Hearts 3 versus Kingdom Hearts 2? Like, we all had to explain to him. One, it's like 20 games of Kingdom Hearts. It's like 20 games in totality. 13 core ones, right? So if you're gonna play it, just buy the what's that? Just buy the collection. Just buy like the Kingdom Hearts 1 through 3 collection. I think you probably just need to buy one.
It's a new one coming out though. I think I'm gonna get the new one though. It's a new collection on PS5 coming out.
Yeah. It is the new one coming out. That's like 1, 2, 3, and I think what else is in there?
Chain of Memories.
Like
Chain of Memories in there.
I think it's Chain of Memories. I got fact check. I got double check it, but it's the majority of the core ones. It's the majority of the core.
He said playing 3 independent of 1 and 2 seems like torture. Listen, Patty, when I was playing PS2,
what up? Yeah,
I didn't get into JRPGs until the PS3 with Eternal Sonata and Yakuza. Though that was my introduction to JRPG. Shenmue to a lesser degree. I played that on Dreamcast, but I really got into JRPGs with Eternal Sonata, if anybody remembers that game, and Yakuza, right? Yeah, Eternal Sonata, that shit was amazing. I wish they could bring that back. But on PS2, see, I was playing Tekken Tag Tournament. I was playing all the Smackdowns.
Classic.
I was playing
Classic.
You feel me? I was playing fucking what else? I was playing Spider-Man 1 and 2. I was playing Spawn Armageddon. I had that on the original Xbox. You know what I'm saying? I was playing all the Tony Hawk Undergrounds 1 and 2. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't I wasn't really in the JRPGs on when I had a PS2. I was playing X-Men Legends and shit like that.
Oh,
yeah, so
God,
yeah, you feel what I'm saying? So the PS3 is when, so I missed, like, I played the Bouncer too. That's not really a JRPG though. So I missed Kingdom Hearts. So I didn't even really even hear that it was like a big deal until Kingdom Hearts 3 was getting ready to come out, and niggas was like, yo, this is the greatest shit out. I said, what the fuck? Let me buy it.
Like, it skipped, like, Kingdom Hearts skipped a whole generation of PlayStation consoles, like, just core wide. Like, PS3 didn't really have a Kingdom Hearts game, like, because one, PS3 was backwards compatible, so you played 1 and 2 on PS3 console. They might have dropped like a collection during that time. I just can't remember. PS4 is like the first Kingdom Hearts game we've had since Kingdom Hearts 2, and that was like almost 13 years later. I was damn near working. I was working at a job in Tree Hill Mall, graduated high school and all that by the time Kingdom Hearts 3 was on its way coming out, bro. And it's like, I remember like that day, I was working the mall and the GameStop stayed open for like a midnight release or a late night release or something like that, right? And people are pulling up cosplaying. Like people pulling like it's a big franchise. Like people love it. I love it. I had it like I took off work the next day, like I'm playing Kingdom Hearts, right? That was, I think to me, that's my first true JRPG game. And then like later on, from like I think I played. I went to Kingdom Hearts, to Persona 5 Royale, Final Fantasy, like that, all during COVID era. Just to let you know, like the COVID era. Like I was locked in, so I just downloaded Final Fantasy Remake. I locked in on Persona, fell in love with Persona 5. Like to me, that's the greatest turn-based game I've ever played. I played 15, I played 16. And now gonna be playing Revelation. So I'm starting to get into JRPGs with Dragon Quest, with Yakuza, and all the others.
Yeah, so I'm interested to see. I'm interested to see how Kingdom Hearts 4 turns out when they're gonna release it. But
2030.
He said 2030.
Yo, you think I'm lying, bro? Everybody know, like, yo, it's gonna be a long ass wait. They ain't playing. They not playing, bro. Like.
All right, so do you want to get into, Microsoft?
Yeah, might as well. We here. We might as well get into it, bro. We might as well get into it. So after the successful showcase a couple weeks ago for Xbox, where they show all like Gears E-Day, Clockwork Revolution, and Call of Duty like DMZ Zone and all that. I want to say like a week later, all hell breaks loose at Microsoft Studios with just firing of studios, canceled games, one of the biggest ones, one of the biggest studios that were closed, was Ninja Theory, who not two, excuse me, two, Compulsion and Ninja Theory. Compulsion, well known for their first, what was that for? Not Forspoken. What's the game? What's the game that
South of
everybody
Midnight.
loved? But South of Midnight. Thank you, South of Midnight, and We Happy Few. South of Midnight, which is was a very good game for a lot of people I trusted who played it. They loved it. Black Gothic, Southern Story. They canceled that studio.
What's up, Tom?
Shut the studio down. And then you got Ninja Theory, who got shut down, who are well known obviously for the Sauna series, right? Which is crazy because during that showcase, they unveiled the third game in the Sauna franchise, which, like Gutta mentioned, looks more action packed.
All right,
Like
I'm
very
not.
more
Listen, I don't know that username, but I'm not gonna let him keep saying Sauna. It's Senua.
Insinua? Insinua? My bad. I keep calling it sauna. I keep calling it Sinua. All right, Sinua. Then they're like, did they actually officially say Sinua is canceled? Because they just shut down. So I'm
No,
assuming
they
it's canceled.
didn't.
They shut it down.
No, from reports that I read, it says that Xbox or Microsoft, in the grander scheme of things, is willing to part with the Senua franchise and the studio for the right price. So the game is not technically canceled. They're just trying to shop it to another publisher.
Bro, that's insane, bro. Because especially I read an article that said like Ninja got a phone call like the day after they unveiled the game. They said we shutting y'all down. Like I don't know what's going on at Microsoft and Xbox, but the new lead ain't much different from the old lead, and I know a lot of people were glazing her. And I'm just like, I gotta see what she does. I really gotta see what she does before I say anything. And it's not a good look. It's not a good look that studios are being closed down. It seems like that Activision Blizzard acquisition was just a waste of money, $1
Emery?
billion down the drain. What did you say? What did they say?
No, I'm trying to figure out who this is in the chat. I think it might be the boy Emery. But no, go ahead though. Keep going. Keep going. You cooking
Oh,
up?
my bad, my bad. Obviously, there was another studio that might be in the process of shutting down too. Arcane, who is obviously working on your favorite game, Blade, and that jump might be gone. Now they haven't confirmed that that they're shutting it down, but there was a lot of rumors. A lot of people saying like, yeah, they thinking about it, like they thinking about pulling the trigger on that studio and shutting it down. And I'm just like, bro, what did I tell you, Gutta? Blade don't exist. It don't exist
Yeah,
until we
Blade
see
Gate, man.
gameplay. It don't exist. And I remember on Twitter recently, I think I say last week or so, the art director for Blade was talking all that, he wasn't talking shit, but he was telling people like, yo, shut up, bro. The game's cooking. Let us cook, bro. And my response to that is like, well, you could cook with something. You could still have the pan on the stove and not cook anything, bro. Like, you can still not cook anything. And right now, it's like y'all weren't cooking anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because the fact that Blade wasn't showcased and Blade was unveiled, what, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, I want to say?
No,
it was at the Game Awards.
It was two years ago, so it was like 2020. The end of December 2024. So
2 years ago. So the fact that it's 2 years now,
mm-hmm.
and we haven't seen any type of news, like no interviews, no, hey, we still working, we still working, no gameplay, and I'm like,
and I know people, were saying, like they unveiled it 2 years ago, but I think like the year after or something like that is when they really started working on it, because it was just a trailer. They hadn't even started actually working on the game, so we should wait. But my thing is this, right? I don't think there's been any game in history, and people could call it silly or whatever. If you look at the Arcane Twitter, they haven't mentioned the game since they revealed it. To me, that either tells me the game is canceled or it's in limbo. Because if you are actively developing a game, you can do this with any developer in the world right now. If they actively developing a game, they'll release some artwork a year later. The community manager will say, hey, we working on it. Look at Wolverine. They revealed that shit, what, 5-6 years ago, something like that?
Yeah.
And Insomniac, since they revealed it, Insomniac has never stopped telling people on Twitter, we're working on it. We'll show more when the time is ready. We're working on it. We're working on it. So they will
They was
they
doing
will
that and
comment.
Spider-Man 2 about it they was doing that and
Exactly.
Spider-Man 2, by
So
the
it's
way.
just like the fact, and then if you look at the lead developer, I don't know how to I don't know how to say his name because they all French. It was a French studio, but his name is like Jean Day something. But even on his Twitter, you go look at his Twitter and he's talking about Blood of Dawn Walker and all these games, but he ain't said nothing about Blade in years. So what that tells me is y'all know this shit is not coming out, or y'all just literally have nothing to show because the game is stuck in limbo. So to me, it's just like, bro, I just wish they would confirm something. But just say, okay, the game is canceled, or we're working on it, or I don't want to hear from the artist. I don't want the artist to say we're cooking, right? Because the artist, there's people, I've seen stories of people that worked on canceled games for weeks and months after the game was canceled, but they did not know. Because sometimes the niggas who are running the business, they not gonna tell you, hey yo, I think we have in the boardroom having discussions about canceling this game, so stop working on it. No, they're gonna let you continue to work on the game with the mindset of, okay, until this game is officially canceled, until we officially tell you this game is canceled, you need to keep developing it. But they may have already, you feel me, known, or they may have already came to the conclusion, yo, this license is going to be too much. We're not going to recoup for this shit. Maybe this ain't the right studio for this game. Yada yada yada. We not making no money. We bleeding all this money. And so we just not gonna put the game out, but we'll let them know after we cut a deal to sell the studio to somebody. So I don't want to hear from the artists because they don't be knowing shit. I want to hear from the developers in the studio, and they ain't saying nothing. So to me, I'm done with Blade. That shit don't exist to me. It's never coming out, and I'll just keep playing my PS2 version on PC. And hopefully he's in Marvel Tokon too. I think he's gonna be on the team. I think he's gonna be on that Midnight Sun team. I hope so, but we'll see.
It look like we'll find out more. I think next week. Cause I think next week is officially Evo time.
Yeah.
So we'll find out more about that. It's disappointing. Like I think for y'all to just start working on the game a year after announcing the game is not a good look, bro. That's not a good look. Like that's not, bro. Like we gotta stop unveiling games when they're not even 50% completed, right? Like in development, where they're not even 50% through completion of development, right?
And let me say this. Because people always like to say, "Oh, well, they are unveiling it to attract talent and funders and shit like that," and that may be true. However, you cannot tell me that there is not some fucking meeting or some email blast that y'all can send out to every LinkedIn email or every publisher. Y'all can show this shit at the fucking GDC, the Game Developers Conference, behind closed doors. Y'all cannot tell me that there's not another way y'all can show this shit before you start working on it, other than putting it in a big ass showcase and getting people excited for it. I don't want to hear that shit. If you want to attract the talent, show that shit at GDC. Send out an email blast to say, hey, we're working on Marvel's Blade. Here's some concept art. We want to attract talent. So if you have anything to do with publishing a game or developing a game, email us back and let's see your resume. There's other ways to do this shit other than unveiling
you don't even gotta see the game. You don't even gotta see the game. Just say, yo, we're looking for such and such. Come through, apply with your resume and all that, and we'll see. We'll look at it, hit you back. That's all you gotta do. You don't gotta tell them the game, nothing like that, right? And like that's just the problem right now. Just Xbox is just in a state of just dysfunction. You got studios shutting down left and right. The games ain't coming out. People are talking about exclusivity. Well, it ain't looking good.
Let's talk about that.
Ain't looking good.
Yeah, talk about that. This is what I want to know. Somebody listen, and y'all know I'm all for Xbox exclusivity. I want them to make every game exclusive because I like when my consoles have exclusives. I own an Xbox to play Gears of War and Halo, so I'm not mad at the fact they making Gears. But I think this far in the game, when you are clearly losing on every metric, the Game Pass subscribers have not grown. The hardware is not profitable. The games are not selling. What is the point at this point in time of making Gears and Clockwork exclusive? That's what I want to know.
I want to know about that too because I don't know if people realize like buying an Xbox console ain't $500 no more, bro.
Nope.
An Xbox console is a couple more than $500. A couple more than $500. These consoles, the hardware to get these consoles are expensive, and they like, yo, we live in right now. I ain't gonna make it a political podcast, but we live in an economy that ain't really providing the money for people to kind of enjoy these hobbies.
Yeah.
So like, you want people to buy these consoles, well, they ain't doing that, especially if they got a PC and it come day and day in Game Pass, which also fucks y'all up since y'all started Game Pass and putting all these big heavy hitters day one. What's the fucking point of buying the game then?
Mm-hmm.
When I had the subscription. Like, Game Pass should have never become the whole day. I think that's one of the things that really fucked over Xbox is Game Pass.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it's a terrible thing. It is, I like the idea of Game Pass, but I don't think I'm putting all my heavy hitters on a day one Game Pass. But it's too late. You cultivated your audience to do that and to feel that way. So every game has to come now day one to Game Pass. So it's just like, it's no point.
They took
like,
Call of Duty off though.
Yeah, they did. That was also a promise that they were supposed to have. They were supposed to have the Call of Duty, all the Call of Duties on Game Pass. I don't think they're. I just don't know what's going on there, bro. It's really like a headache because it's like Gears. Like, I don't really care. I get the whole exclusivity thing too. Like, I have a PlayStation because they got the games that I like, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not mad at it. Like, it's just like that. That's how the business works. Certain programs, certain like streaming services have shows that you want to see, and certain streaming services have shows that you don't want to see, like you don't care about, right? So they're always going to try and get a show like Peacock has The Office. If you like The Office, you got only can watch it on Peacock, right?
Mm-hmm.
HBO. If you like Sopranos, Wire,
Yep.
or Last of Us, you can only watch it on HBO Max. You can't watch it from anywhere. So I get that. I really do get that. But you gotta make the money though, bro. Like, and the thing is, Xbox hasn't made the money. Like, they're not, like you mentioned, they're losing on every metric. They've been killed in the hardware sales since the start of this new generation of hardware. In the PS5 and the Xbox Series X consoles, they've been killed. They've been dead last in everything, damn near everything. And it's like, now you're trying to appease a audience of, hey, bring back games to exclusives. Okay, what's that going to do though?
I feel like they just don't. I feel like at this point the strategy for them with Miss Aisha up in the office, I feel like they're gonna take this year to really see what the next strategy is. So they're gonna make Gears exclusive to see how that affects the bottom line. They're gonna take Call of Duty off and say you gotta buy this on Xbox and PlayStation and it's on Switch, and they're gonna see how that does. They're gonna look at Halo and they're gonna say, okay, we got this motherfucker everywhere. And it's on Game Pass. So I think those are the three strategies. Launch a game in Game Pass while making it multi-platform with Halo. Just launch a game everywhere, but not on Game Pass and Call of Duty. And launch a game exclusively on Xbox, which is Gears. So I think they just really just throwing all three of them at the wall, and they like, all right, whichever one is the most profitable, that's where we going next generation. So we'll see. I truly don't know. We'll see.
It's just like, even some of the big games that they thought they wanted to be exclusive or not exclusive. Like, Fable is not exclusive. That's coming to PlayStation. That's coming to well, that's always going to be on PC anyway. But it's not exclusive.
And I don't know why the fuck State of Decay is not exclusive.
That's a no. Yeah, I forgot that wasn't exclusive. So only Gears and Clockwork are. So unless their theories, let's see how Gears does like day one or whatever. Like, can they like, for this to be a running thing, right? Gears has to do well. Like, Gears has to break the numbers that they want to break, because if it doesn't and it falls short, like a lot short, Clockwork Revolution is not going to be exclusive. They're going to flip that in a minute and say, you're putting this on PlayStation.
There's no reason that game is exclusive. Like, let's be real. Like, any thoughts aside, that game should not be exclusive. I don't see the reason. I feel like they sending that shit out to die, honestly.
Clockwork?
Yeah, that game should be everywhere. That game don't have the cachet, the big name, or that game they sending that shit out to die just to say that is exclusive.
Speaking of exclusive, PlayStation CEO officially, because I think they already said it, but now it's coming out of his mouth that they're not moving any PlayStation single player games to PC.
Mm-hmm.
So that ends the PC run with PlayStation, but they're going to put multiplayer games on PC. So Marvel Tokon, for example, which is the next big multiplayer PlayStation game, will be dropping in August. It's coming to PC day and date. There's a couple like other PlayStation Live service games dropping that's going to be on PC. So games like Marathon, The Concourse, and it's like, I forgot, I think it's called Payback or something, some kind of heist shit.
Oh, yeah,
It's
maybe
all
fair
coming.
games, maybe.
Yeah, Fair Games. The joint that Fair Games making. That's all coming to PC, and I don't give a fuck honestly because I'm not gonna outside of Tokon, outside because I'm a fighting game player.
Yeah.
I'm not playing any live service game, bro. I'm done with my live service era is done, bro.
Mm.
I'm done. I'm done. Like y'all got I'm done. I'm out, bro. I'm out. Y'all I'm out the game like Neek and Power, bro.
So, and in addition to those, they said he also said that partnerships will still come to PC as well. So stuff like Stellar Blade, Raza Ronin,
Mm-hmm.
Phantom Blade. I don't know if they publish in Phantom Blade, but stuff that even they're publishing, Death Strand and stuff like that, that'll still come to PC. But PlayStation first party in house produced titles will not come to PC. And
Yeah.
I listen. I'm always gonna tell you every exclusive is the right decision because
I'm,
only in the gaming industry we hear people say exclusives is a bad thing. There's nowhere else on earth where people say, "Oh, you know what? I ain't fucking with Stranger Things because I can't watch it on HBO and Peacock." Oh, I ain't listen.
yeah.
I don't fuck with Big Macs because I can't get one at Burger King. Like you don't hear nowhere else people saying, "Oh, it's anti-consumer." Oh, it's anti-consumer for fucking I don't know for fucking just it's anti-consumer for fucking Ocarina of Time to not come to PC. It only
That
seems
game
to
should
be
stay on Nintendo. That game should
right.
stay on Nintendo.
It only seems to be an
Only in
anti-consumer thing.
I see what you mean now.
You know what I'm saying? It's only anti-consumer when PlayStation does it or Xbox tells you that it's anti-consumer. Then it's
All
anti-consumer.
right. The thing with the thing with PlayStation and PC, I kind of understand it because like whether you agree with it or not, and I know a lot of people that don't agree with it, I kind of get it because like PlayStation would take their time putting that game on PC, but like not in the good way. They would like slow. They would not. It would be a rush product when it came to
Yeah.
PC. The numbers wouldn't sell. Like they wouldn't really care. It wouldn't really match up with the PC settings that people have. Like it's a whole thing when it comes to like PlayStation going to PC. Not, I think the biggest thing for PlayStation with that when they looked at numbers like these games are not selling well on PC. Mainly a reason because y'all take 3 years to put them on PC when the games already been out on PlayStation for 3 years. So people who have a PC might already have a PlayStation. They might have already played Ghost of Yote, they already Spider-Man 2 or Sorrows or Returnal or whatever, right? They already played it. Like the only reason I will buy it again, spend another $70 in tax, depending on where you live, is to get the peak performance of that game. If but if like if it's but then I wouldn't be in a rush. Like for us, like we're gonna pick up Wolverine day one because we're gonna be in a rush to play it.
Yeah.
If for people when it drop like say hypothetically they didn't do this and it was coming to PC, they wouldn't be in a rush to play it though. Like, I don't think it would be in a rush because it's like we
Mm-hmm.
might have already played it on PlayStation, and then I'm just gonna take my time.
Yeah, I feel like they was never consistent with it because I guess they felt like we obviously can't release it day one because if we release it day one, those let's say 60,000 people on Spider-Man 2 PC version,
Mm-hmm.
you know, is going to be more than that's going to buy it on PC and they're not going to buy a PlayStation. So I guess they kind of felt like they need to stagger it, but in staggering your releases like that, it was no consistency between okay, it's going to come a year after. Some games came 3 years after. Spider-Man 2 came like a year and a half after. So they was just pretty much just again just seeing what works, and it ultimately did not work. But the inverse of that is you you release it day one, and then you lose money, right? Because you're not gonna get 100% of the profit. You're gonna have to split. You know what I'm saying? Steam gonna take 70. And then people who on PC, they listen. If I know I'm gonna play a game a year after it releases on another console, why am I about a console? I just play my
Yeah.
backlog until So I mean,
Yeah,
I
that's
understand it.
another one. Yep.
I understand it, and listen. I'm not mad at it. As somebody that plays everywhere, I'm not mad at it. As a PC fanboy, listen, I understand if you're mad but listen. Here's the thing about it. Don't sit here and tell us that we don't want Sony movie slop on PC, and then when they say okay, well you won't get no more Sony movie slop, now you
You
mad.
be mad.
Now you're
Now
mad and
you
say
mad.
we didn't want it anyway. Then what are you mad for? What do you keep talking? What are you still talking about it for? What are we doing? Why y'all talking about PlayStation every day if y'all sit up here saying, oh, we don't want the fucking movie slop. Them games are, that's why nobody buys them on PC. So now when Sony say, gotcha, bitch, now you mad. Get the fuck out of here, bro. The biggest crybabies, yo. Get out of here, bro.
Yeah,
listen.
now.
Play y'all hentai simulator, play Banana, you know what I'm saying? Play CSGO. You know, play Half-Life 2 for the fucking 100,000th time. Because guess what? You won't be playing Wolverine. Enjoy, bitch.
Yeah, hey, they saying like honestly, again, it goes back to like they look at their numbers like
running pickle
on PlayStation.
Yeah, niggas playing jumping hamburger and shit, trying to talk about Sony slot. Get the fuck out of here.
Running
Niggas
pickle.
playing Banana where you the whole game is you pressing the space bar, but we talking about Sony movie slot. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Yo, that's funny. Like, but again, like they saw that their audience was on PlayStation. Bro, it's like, yo, our metrics do great over there. They buy our games, they buy the hardware. Like, that's it. Like, it's a no brainer whether you like it or not. That is a true business decision, whether you like it or not. It's a business decision, and we can only see how it's gonna go in the long run when as more of the Sony exclusives start to come out, like Wolverine. We'll see how they do a God of War outfit when that drops next year, and Intergalactic when that possibly comes out next year.
And realistically, right? Wolverine is not Spider-Man. He ain't gonna do 20. But realistically, if Wolverine,
I don't know.
It's not doing 20. It's not doing 20. I
think
promise you.
20?
No. One, it's a mature rated game. And then for two, Wolverine is just not Spider-Man. Spider-Man appeals to more kids and stuff like that.
That's
more
true.
iconic global brand.
It'll probably do like 10. It'll do 10.
I say on the high end, we looking at 10. If the game really comes out and it's fucking amazing and it does 95s on Metacritic, then I could see it pushing 15. But realistically,
I'm looking at just like Insomniac's record, like they don't miss on superheroes.
Yeah, they don't miss. I'm just saying, like, for the sales of it, if it comes out and it does 95s on Metacritic, that's gonna push it to 15 because then you'll get all the casuals who's like, okay, the game is a 95, we gotta go play.
I think you get. See, that's the thing with Wolverine, right? I think because I actually had a conversation about this recently. Somebody posted like only Insomniac makes great superhero games or whatnot. And people were battling him and all that, and I know I'm cool with him and all that, and like they was bringing up 2K, Midnight Suns. They would bring out Square Enix, Guardians of the Galaxy. Both great games, by the way.
Amazing
both were like
games, yeah.
Very good games. And I told him like, listen, I agree with him, but the reason why Guardians of the Galaxy and Midnight Suns flop is one, Midnight Suns flop because that was not for a casual audience. That game was catered to the turn-based card game audience. Even with the Marvel names, it was only catered to like, if you play turn-based card games, you'll fuck with this game. Like I fuck with it because I like some turn-based games and I fuck with the Marvel heroes, right? Guardians of the Galaxy, that catered to a whole audience, but it flopped because Square Enix, for whatever these Avengers wasn't. I think that game was gonna flop personally. Outside of that multiplayer,
that's why it flopped though. Most people when Guardians came out, they didn't do a good job of explaining what the fuck the game was, and people said, "Oh, these are the same niggas that made Avengers. We not buying that shit."
Was it? Was it? But they fixed it. They made y'all don't like the ones where we made a single player game.
Exactly. They soured everybody with Avengers, man.
And they made it, and the thing is, like, I'm gonna start like they made a Guardians of the Galaxy story. Yeah. And I actually did some research on it. Like they sold like 8 million. They said like 8 million player base. I don't know what the units was like versus Midnight Suns that had 700K. But it's just like I don't know. But that game flopped because a lot of people's odds because it was Square Enix said, yeah, this John didn't meet our numbers, bro. We ain't gonna make another one. Yeah. And everybody was like disappointed. It's like we wanted a sequel out of it. Like this game did well because I remember at GameStop when that came out, I was working. That game was selling like hotcakes, bro. That game was coming out like motherfuckers was pulling up to buy Guardians of the Galaxy. So back to just the Wolverine point, it's just like I think Wolverine can definitely do a 10 million, 15 million. I do see why I probably won't do a 20 or higher Spider-Man because Spider-Man caters to the kids. Wolverine caters to like a young adults and adults, obviously. Yeah. But it's just like I think that is still going to get. But you got Wolverine on the title, bro. You got a household Marvel superhero name, a pillar in the Marvel comics. Like that game is going to sell just off the name alone, regardless of what the gameplay looks like.
For real.
Regardless of what that gameplay looks like. Midnight Suns was different because a lot of people didn't really know about Midnight Suns, even though they saw Blade, Wolverine, and all that on the cover. Then when you play the gameplay is different. When you look at this is going to be a lot of reminiscence of the old X-Men Origins Wolverine game.
Yeah.
Which is still a cult classic from just like from the Marvel superhero department, and or just superhero department in general. And then you got like you can see, okay, I see like some of that Spider-Man, Batman, Arkham is just much more brutal and gory.
Yeah.
Like you see it. And they talked about it recently. This game is gonna be high octane action, all gas, no breaks. In the words of Jacob Fatu, like everybody's excited for it. I damn near watch that gameplay review like maybe like 3 times a day, bro. Like I'm very excited for it. Just from the places that we're gonna go, it's not gonna be open world. I don't know why people thought that was gonna be open world. I don't know why niggas think that Wolverine's an open world character. He is not. He is a linear character. I think it's gonna play much like Jedi Survivor or God of War, where it's like, hey, you got different hub locations where missions gonna take place, and he can still go explore and do side missions, find collectibles and all that shit, right? And I think that's the perfect way to do a Wolverine game.
Yeah.
So I'm psyched. Like I think that's a day one. I'm streaming it. I will do a review on it and all of that.
Do we think obviously Marvel 1942, Amy Hennig, obviously they came out and said, yo, the game is still in development, it's coming next year.
Yo. Until you show me gameplay, that game don't exist to me. I don't give a fuck.
Listen, they said it's coming out next year. They said it's coming out next year.
Last year. They said that last year. They said the same thing last year. They said last year in 2025. Hey, yo, it's gonna drop 2026. 2026 come. No, hey, it's gonna drop 2027. Bro, at this point, I'm waiting for the inevitable. Hey, yo, the game canceled, bro. I'm waiting for the inevitable. Because this game, like, again, I don't know what's going on with the game. I can't, until you show me gameplay, especially after two delays. Now I'm like, okay, I'm looking at you like, word, this game coming out? Word? Okay, I'll believe when I see it. I'll believe when I see it. And I would like that Captain America Black Panther game. Because I think I think somebody was supposed to make a Black Panther game, a solo, but they never did it. I don't know what happened to EA. Oh, yeah,
they canceled it
for nothing now. Oh, they canceled it? They canceled the Iron Man game too?
That's what I was about to get to. I wanted to know, what do you think the Iron Man game is still in development?
No, I don't think it's shit from that either. Like, this is the thing. Until like deadass, it's only Insomniac and Rocksteady that can make a superhero game. That's it.
Can Rocksteady make a superhero game today? Can they? Do we have proof of this?
They did art. They got Arkham. That's enough.
That shit is old as fuck. I'm saying today, do we still think they have the talent? Are the same niggas still in there?
If Warner Brothers stay the fuck out the way and say, yo, Rocksteady, here's a blank check, make a superhero game. Rocksteady can make a superhero game. But when you force them and try to take control of the game development, you get shit like Suicide Squad. You get shit like Suicide Squad. That's what happens. That's what happens.
I'm interested to see what.
So yes, I believe Rocksteady can still make a superhero game, because also they proved it in Lego Batman Legacy of the Dark Knight.
Was that Rocksteady?
Made that game.
Rocksteady didn't make that game.
That was TT, but some of the developers were from Rocksteady, because that gameplay is Arkham Combat.
Oh, okay.
Like I talked about that in my review. That's Arkham Combat, bro. I played Arkham enough to know what Arkham Combat looked like. They had some of the Rocksteady Batman people on that game.
Okay.
Like they still got it. It's just that they chained down by Warner Bros. Want to make some bullshit, bro.
But Warner Brothers also is trying to sell, so it's just like, what are they doing?
Wants to do? I don't know. At this point, outside of, because I think they announced that. Well, this is a long time ago. They announced that they have a core focus on video games, right? It is Mortal Kombat, superhero game, which is focused on Batman and Harry Potter and possibly a Game of Thrones. That's it. Yeah. Those are the 4. So a lot of people was like, well, okay, Mortal Kombat 1 was god awful, atrocious, worst Mortal Kombat games ever. Yeah. Visually, it looked stunning, but everything else was horrible.
And they canceled Wonder Woman. That's tough.
Oh yeah, they canceled Wonder Woman.
Yeah, you're right.
Had the Nemesis system. Oh yeah, that hurt. That one hurt me. I ain't gonna lie. But it's just like, it's just all this bullshit going on with Warner Bros. Like no one knows what the hell, what's the game plan here, bro? Like you don't have a roadmap. Like no, like even with Ed Boon and NetherRealm, it's like, Are we getting Injustice 3? Or are you going to give us something to Mortal Kombat? Because a lot of people want Injustice 3. Like, the streets are
Yeah,
claiming for Injustice 3.
yeah. Listen,
So,
I wouldn't be mad if they double back and give me a little MK versus DC,
I wouldn't be
two.
mad at that
I
either.
wouldn't be
I wouldn't
mad
be
at
mad
that,
at that.
man.
I wouldn't mad. I wouldn't mind you building towards that with the Injustice verse.
Oh,
If
but
you
you
do
know
Mortal
what?
Kombat versus Injustice, that would be
Yeah,
nice.
that would be fine. But did you see Ed Boon? He posted a poll on Twitter saying that they want to work on a remake and to see what fans wanted, what game they wanted remade, and it was tied
If you
between
do
Mortal Kombat 9 and Shaolin Monks, which it shouldn't have been
Mortal
fucking
Kombat
tied.
9 was good.
Why is that tied? I mean, I love Mortal
Good.
Kombat 9, but literally people have been begging for Shaolin Monks. Like, let's be fucking for real.
Shaolin Monks, we've been begging for Shaolin Monks since I was in high school, bro.
Did you see what I'm saying? Like, literally, since the PS3 generation, we've been begging for that game to come back in some capacity.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, Shaolin Monks needs to be remade. It's time for Shaolin Monks. Like, I would like it, like, to step away from the fighting game thing and go back to like
Yeah.
little action co-op game. I wouldn't be mad at that at all. But it's just like, is that what Warner Brothers wants? Is that where the money's gonna go? Like Warner Brothers saw Fortnite and say, "Yeah, let's do the Fortnite bag, bro. Let's get Fortnite bag." And it fucked it. Same thing with PlayStation. It fucked a lot of people up, bro. A lot of people lost jobs. A lot of studios got closed.
Yeah. Now they asking for Shaolin. Yeah, that's what I think. Like, especially since the next movie might be a Shaolin Monk movie. Like, I feel like you need to just remake Shaolin Monks or give us a sequel or something. Like, that game needs to come back from the dead. And I'm confident that they'll bring it. I'm so confident. But I just think that everything they're doing now is hinging off the fact that they're trying to sell. Like, I remember reading that the reason why the Mortal Kombat collection was so broken when it dropped is because they were trying to hurry up and get the game out because they had the sale pending, had with Netflix. So that's why they rushed it out, and like the online was broken. You didn't have matchmaking. It was no crossplay. Everything was delayed. It's fine now, but
talk about that.
Yeah, so I feel so they were just waiting to sell. So I feel like everything is going to hinge on them who they trying to sell, and I think they're trying to sell to Paramount now, right? But I don't think the deal is closed yet.
I thought it did close. I thought it was like finalized. That they're going into Paramount. Well,
Maybe
Paramount
it's finalized. I didn't see that yet. Maybe it's finalized though. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I like it's just I don't know, bro. It's just the whole clusterfuck right now in the gaming business that it's just like, yo, you just gotta like hold your breath and hope like these games are still being made, and if they're canceled, pray that some of these people bounce back and find jobs. Like I'm not even gonna cap. Like even PlayStation was going through it, but it seems like they have a roadmap now. Like, okay, what this is our plan. We have a roadmap. What our plan is. Everybody else, we gotta figure it out. Which is crazy because the third party has been carrying this generation.
Yeah.
Like third party's been carrying this generation.
I feel like honestly, I feel like third party has carried every generation to ever exist, in my opinion. For PlayStation, I feel like.
I don't know that PS.
What third party games was carrying PS2? Let's talk about it real quick.
Third party?
I mean, not third party. What first party games do you feel like carried the PS2 generation?
Kingdom Hearts 2.
I mean, not third. I'm saying first party because you said because I said I feel like third party has carried every PlayStation generation, and you said the first party lineup. So what first party game?
I will tell you like I because I'm kind of go back to like the PS2 is gonna be rough, but PS3 was rough to like the later years of PS3 when we started to get like the Uncharted's and the Last of Us, like when Naughty Dog came out the door and started kicking ass on everybody. PS4, I would tell you like, yo, first party exclusives was like the greatest thing on PS4, bro. Because you had mad games. You had Spider-Man. You had God of War. You had Horizon. You had Last of Us Part 2, which is regarded as like the greatest game, greatest game gameplay wise and visual wise on a PS4 console. You had, I already say Horizon. You had like mad games on that PS4 run. Like it was a lot. It was cooking. Gran Turismo and all that.
I feel like you have all of those games this generation though. We got a new God of War, we got a new Horizon, we got a new Gran Turismo, we got 2 Spider-Man games and a Wolverine game. We got an Astrobot game, we got a Ratchet and Clank game. You know what I'm saying? So we getting a new God of War game.
Yeah.
So I mean, listen, I always go back and forth with people when they say this is the worst generation because the first party
because it takes too long to make. They take it so long to make that the third party got to come in and save the day.
Because people a lot of people
That's
say,
my
and we can save this whole shit for another, but people be saying, yo, the PlayStation had the best first parties and the PS2 generation and PS4. When I look back, none of my favorite games was first party. Like literally none of them.
Infamous on PS3 was my shit, bro. Infamous 1 and 2, which I'm hoping we still get that remake.
I like Infamous.
Like Infamous was my shit, bro.
Oh,
I think they play Infamous a dozen times.
We can rock with some Infamous. I ain't
like,
gonna lie. That shit was hot.
I literally would like delete my save data and restart a whole new game.
Yeah, I fuck with Infamous. I ain't gonna hold you.
Like just to see that starting opening scene with the explosion in New York City, and then like they go into the comic book shit. I was like, bro, this shit is hard, my nigga.
Yeah, somebody told me the Assassin's Creed movie was actually good though. I think that was you that told me that, Speed.
Live action?
I heard it was good.
Live action Assassin's Creed movie. I ain't give a fuck about. We'll see what Netflix does. I ain't give a fuck about that. We do need Assassin's Creed to make some like animated shows, bro. Like y'all got too much lore not to be in the anime bag right now.
And we need Assassin's Creed to stop putting out games every year. That's what the fuck I need from Assassin's Creed. Stop.
I am picking up Black Flag remake. I am buying that.
I'm not buying it on launch. If I get it, it'll be like on a deep sale. But admittedly, I'm not like the biggest Assassin's Creed guy. I'm gonna be playing in July because they come out July or June this month.
That's July. That's July next month.
Yeah, so next month I got Echoes of Aincrad. I got fucking Splatoon Raiders, and I got Halo. So that's what I'm gonna be on next one.
Yeah, my only game was Assassin's Creed. That's gonna keep me busy. Cause I did like Black Flag back on PS3.
That was a lot of people's favorite. That was a lot of people's favorite Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, that's like my top 5 Assassin's Creed game right there is Black Flag.
All right, hold on. All right, let me ask you this, man. All right, so in Black Flag, cause I had it when it came out on PS3 originally, but for some reason I didn't get to finish it. I don't remember why, but. So was there a lot of naval combat, and was it forced? Because I don't like naval combat in games.
Yes, it's you're a pirate. What the fuck are you talking about?
Listen, I play other pirate games.
Have naval combat.
But I'm saying, is it a lot though? Like, is it a lot of? All right, yeah, I'm done.
Like,
I'm out.
Like, yo, it's 2 characters. It's
I'm
you
out.
in the ship. You gotta upgrade the ship, my nigga.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm out. I'm out.
What you're a pirate?
Listen,
who the fuck says
I'm
that?
out,
Like,
bro. I'm out.
Hey man, listen.
I'm out.
Is there a lot of naval combat in a pirate game? The fuck?
Yeah, nah, I'm good.
Like, yo, yes, I remember there was a lot of pirate battles, like missions, collectibles, legendary ships you had to destroy.
Listen, man, I don't want to have FOMO. He said it's 50-50 because there's a lot of missions where you're in the boat and you get attacked, so you don't have much option. Listen, here's the thing about that. The game looks good. I like Assassin's Creed. I like exploring. I like the parkour. I like the combat. I like the stuff. But I don't want to have FOMO and I buy this game and I'm in the ship for 60% of the game or 50% of the game. I'm fine with it. Look, Pirate Yakuza, that's a pirate game. You do a lot of naval combat in that game. But I would say the naval combat is probably about 30%. The forced naval combat where you don't have a choice, it's probably about a good 30% of the game. The rest of it is optional.
It's forced and it's not forced because that's how you get to different locations in the game. You gotta go on the pirate shit. That's how you upgrade your characters. You go on a ride.
Was the naval combat good? Was it crispy?
Yes,
like was it
naval combat was lit.
accurate
naval combat was lit. Yes, it was lit. Like literally, it's fun as hell. Like you got mortars, cannonballs, fire cannonballs, chain balls, but it's like you got a lot of shit that you can use. Like it's going to keep you on your toes and keep you engaged. Like that was the highlight. Like and then you got like the shanties, was the songs they could sing and shit like that, bro. Like the naval combat was the highlight of Assassin's Creed Black Flag.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a responsible adult. I'll wait till Black Friday. I'm gonna be responsible. Listen, I'm gonna be responsible because listen, I'm thinking about even if I do get it. What day it come out? The 10th?
I think it's the 10th.
Same day as Echoes of Aincrad. I'm not playing Assassin's Creed over.
It's like first or second week of July.
Listen, I'm not playing Assassin's Creed over Echoes of Aincrad, so I can wait. I'm being responsible because once I get Echoes of Aincrad, I'm not playing nothing else until Halo come out. I probably won't even get to Splatoon Raiders when that shit comes out because I'm gonna be playing Echoes of Aincrad. You said you're not buying it? Oh, but you don't have a Switch too, though, do you? Right?
Yeah, I say that's a Switch. That sounds like a Switch game.
It's Switch too.
So that sounds like a Switch game. Like I'm not buying that.
They talking about Skull and Bones. Listen, I haven't opened it. I still got it on my shelf in the plastic. I got it from $10 from Best Buy. They told me they was gonna put melee combat in the game. I'm still waiting years later for the fucking melee, Ubisoft. Put the goddamn melee in the game so I can open this bitch.
For Skull and Bones?
Yes. They showed it and everything. They showed it.
That shit ass, bro. I ain't doing that shit, bro. They moving on. Give me
Rig said, "Give it up."
Give me my Splinter Cell, bro.
He said my favorite. I ain't even play it yet. It's still in the plastic. They showed it. They showed a trailer and niggas was getting busy. They throwing them bitches. I'm like, oh, they add this in the game?
I know like 2 people that probably bought that game. My boy Atticus and Stumo bought it. Like, that's it. Y'all was the only niggas that.
Yeah, Riggs, you feel me? Like, they said they was doing a revamp, a 2.0. They was gonna revamp the whole game, add some on-foot missions with combat and this. Man,
they really sold niggas on a
quadruple A. You know,
a naval version of Assassin's Creed without all the other shit. Like, yeah, let's make a shit, rob niggas, and that's it. Like, is there anything else you can do here? Nah, that's it. Get the fuck out of here.
Yo, that shit's still on my shelf, yo. When am I?
All right, last topic because we over an hour, bro, and I'm about to play some.
All right, let's get to it. Let's topic.
Last topic. If you were living under a rock and you just got up out of it, bro, GTA pre-orders are officially live next week. June 25th. GTA pre-orders will go live online and at local retail store, GameStop, Walmart, Target, wherever you go to pick up your games. And they also revealed the cover art for it, and I felt so just bland to it. Like, I did not give a fuck, bro. And I'm gonna be honest, I'll say this, and I've been saying it on I've been saying it. I won't say it on our show, bro. I can actually see myself playing GTA 6 in December, bro. I can honestly see myself playing this in December. I'm at that point, like, and I called it too, saying, I said this to everybody. They're going to drop pre-orders before they show gameplay. Nobody believed me. I said, that can't be true. That can't be true. Like, watch. They haven't shown the shit.
They don't have to.
That's the problem with you niggas, because y'all gonna run and buy it. They got you niggas right around y'all fingers.
They know that the niggas that play GTA don't give a fuck how the game look or play. They're gonna buy it.
And that's why I'm like, I'm not falling for it. I will get it on December. And they think they slick too. It could come out November 19th. That shit ain't coming out on. That shit ain't dropping in prices on Black Friday. Black Friday the following week.
Oh my god.
They think they slick. Like, nah, bro, I'll get that on the Christmas Day sale. Fuck out of here.
Yeah. No, honestly, if it was more shit that was dropping in November and people weren't so scared to drop in November, I probably would wind up not even really getting into it that much.
Nothing is dropping it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if it was more games dropping in November, I could see it being like not something I'm in a rush to. But since it's the only thing, you know, but you know what? Because listen. Shout out to Atari, because Atari said fuck Grand Theft Auto. They dropping that Barbie collection. They dropping that Godzilla Destroy All Monsters. Atari said fuck Grand Theft Auto. We throwing 2 bombs in that bitch on November. So listen, I might be on the Godzilla. Listen, y'all might be downloading 400 gigabytes of Vice City on y'all hard drives, and I might be streaming Godzilla. Listen, and that might just be what it is, but
I'll probably be playing something else. Like, I'll definitely have some games still to play. Like, because I'm not getting Dawn Walker day one. Like, I'm probably gonna pick that up somewhere in November and play that.
You see, Onimusha is coming out the same day as Dawn Walker now.
No, it came out actually they moved it back. It's coming.
That's what I'm saying. It's coming out September 4th. Yeah, when Dawn Walker comes out.
I think Dawn Walker come out the 3rd.
The day before. Okay.
Yeah, it come out the day before, or day after Dawn Walker. Excuse me. And that's why I'm like Onimusha, which is good because Onimusha realized like, yo, you're going up against a lot of games in like in a week span. You need yourself breathing room, right? Dawn Walker, respectfully to Dawn Walker, I think it's gonna be like a cool, fun game. But it ain't gonna match up against Onimusha, so I'm like, I'll pick up Dawn Walker a lot later.
I was excited. Listen, I was excited to take off work to play Dawn Walker, and right before Wolverine, I was gonna play Dawn Walker that whole week leading into Wolverine. Now Onimusha comes out, Dawn Walker goes straight to the shelf. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I apologize.
Walker, I'm waiting.
Yeah,
and it looks like I like it. I do like what I see from Dawn Walker, but it's Onimusha, Wolverine, Control 2 right after, and then I got Phantom Blade. Yeah, I'm stacked, bro. I'm stacked.
Yeah, it's too much shit coming out in September.
It's way too much. Like I'm good.
Oh my god! And then don't let me forget about Trail's second chapter because I'm not playing nothing else when that drops. And that comes out September. Oh my god!
Yeah, it's a lot of
Silent Hill, Townfall. Oh lord.
Yeah.
Michael Myers. You know what I'm saying?
Halloween the game. Yeah, that drop. It's too many games. It's too many fucking games. It's just like. Nah, bro. Like, nah, my nigga. Like it's bro. Like I can wait. I can wait on Dawn Walker. That's why I can wait on GTA. I might pick up Dawn Walker in November and play that, and just wait wait till December to get GTA, then play that. Like I'm cool.
Yeah.
Again, I don't. Everybody's also expecting. Them niggas don't give y'all a gameplay trailer the day that pre-order go live. I'm going to fuck.
You know damn well they not dropping no fucking gameplay when that shit go up.
I'm not talking like no in game cutscene. No, I want to see what the HUD look like, the driving look like, the gunplay look like. I want to see what a mission look like, start to finish, bro.
And that's all I'm saying. That's all I've been saying, because like I've been saying this shit on my Twitter for years now. Like, based on GTA 5 and Red Dead Redemption, I need to see that they've made significant changes to their gameplay. Because if you're talking about the world interactivity, the buildings, and all of that, they got it. I'm not going to argue with the graphics, the story, they got it. I ain't going to... Listen, greatest shit ever. But you talk about the gunplay, you talk about the melee, you talk about the movement, you talk about the running, you talk about the traversal, you talk about the cars, you talk about the horses. Ass! I
gotta mash X to run. Get the fuck out of
here. Ass! Gameplay absolute ass!
Like, I can't wait for the comparisons between Red Dead and GTA 6.
Oh my god.
That's gonna be Muhammad Ali versus Joe Frazier.
Oh my god.
That's gonna be the thriller. That's gonna be some Thriller in the Manila type shit, bro.
Yeah, I need to see gameplay before I get super excited for it. So yeah, that's where we at on GTA. But I mean, dope that they doing pre-orders. I'll pre-order when I pick up Star Fox next week.
I'll wait. I don't even pay a pre-order game till like the week of anyway. So yeah. Ever since I got back to digitally, I just pre-ordered my game.
Oh yeah, you good. Yeah, you good. You straight.
Yeah, like when I had my GameStop around the corner, bro. Like, all right, then I would pre-order it, pay it off progressively and all that shit, trade in some stuff. Now I'd be like, man, I'll be like, y'all pre-ordered my shit day one. I'm like, bro, I pre-ordered my shit week of. Ain't no difference. It ain't no really difference. Like for me, like they ain't giving me nothing extra unless I get the game fucking early.
All right, listen, man. We appreciate y'all tuning in for the first issue of this pod. Aint Swaggy. Josh, what you about to play? Tell the people what you about to play, man.
Hey man, like I got a Tekken tournament tomorrow, so I'm gonna be on some Tekken. I'm gonna be doing.
Hold on, no, don't gloss over that. Tell the people about the tournament where they can watch it. I want to watch it because it's Father's Day weekend. I'm gonna be home.
I'll put it in the Discord too. But you can find it on Twitch. It's Black to Black tournament. It is a Juneteenth celebration. We got a little small bracket going on. I'm in it. Shout out to one of my one of my mutuals. She is Boogie. She is commentating on that in there as well. I will be streaming it on my channel as well. So I'll be streaming it so people could definitely come through my channel and watch it. Hopefully, listen, I've been working on my game. I'm trying to move up in these tournaments, man. Last tournament I was in, I came in 7th place. So like we doing some work. We're gonna see what we can do this time around. I know somebody in here that's that's got the business on them, dog. If I could just avoid him as much as I can, I think I got a shot in this, y'all. I got a shot in this if I could just avoid him.
Oh shit! What time is the tournament?
I'm gonna put it on my channel. We're gonna stream it tomorrow.
What time?
8 p.m.
8 p.m.
8 p.m.
Oh yeah.
I'm lying. 6 p.m. It's 6 p.m. It's 6 p.m.
Yeah, I should be in the house. We definitely gonna pull up and watch that.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Like we gonna fuck around and find out, bro. Fuck around and find out, yo. I've been working on my game. Cause I'll be streaming tomorrow too. Like I'm gonna be just blabbing, practicing, and just go right into the tournament.
All right, listen, we outside and we fucking with the streams. Listen, I'm about to eat my coconut shrimp. I'm finna play some Adventures of Ellie. I'm probably gonna be playing that all weekend, and I'm gonna be working on editing this video. I have a quasi documentary coming out about Spider-Man 2 and Spider-Man 3 from Insomniac, talking about those things in a documentary style format. So that's what I'm working on right now. Probably not going to be streaming. He said East Coast time. Yeah, Josh is on East Coast time.
Yeah, I'm East Coast time. 6 p.m. East Coast time. Big Jersey in the building, bro.
You already know. Oh, also my Bleach game is supposed to be coming. I ordered the Bleach game from fucking Best Buy. It was $15. You know,
that shit is ass, bro. I really hate that. Yo.
You said what?
Like that game is ass. The Bleach game. Yo, bro, dude, better with your life.
It was $15. It's
$15. That's still not an excuse.
Yo, it's $15, bro. I had to buy it. I said Bleach, $15, PS5. The graphics look good. I said, man, let me give it. I ain't got nothing to lose for $15.
That's a damn fucking
So
shame,
I
bro. Like,
might try
what
that.
is that?
Yeah, listen, Best Buy always got the sale. That's why I be getting bullshit like fucking Skull and Bones and shit for $10 on Best Buy, man. They always got a
I
good sale,
see.
you know. But listen, we gonna let everybody enjoy their night, man. Josh about to get jiggy on the game. You feel me? We out of
Yep.
here, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. We'll see y'all for the next episode. Make sure y'all follow all the socials, RT Josh socials, and
Yep.
299 Gaming. You already know the vibes, man. Audi
Hey
5000
man,
again.
y'all be easy, man.